Assalamu alaikum. Pakistan took a 1-0 lead when they beat India by an innings and 86 runs in the second test match at the National Stadium in Karachi. Imran, winning the toss, put India into bat, and India were all out on the first day for 169, and Pakistan replied with 57 for 3. The highlights from the Pakistan point of view were Qadir's 4 for 67 and Imran's 3 for 19 and a scintillating 73 by Kapil Dev. And that one came in and nearly got through. And the first 3 deliveries have done something. Gavaskar getting an inside edge. Played away square of the wicket. Qadir after it. Two to Gavaskar. He's on 3. India 3. Having been put. Shot flicked away beautifully off his toes. Out to deep square leg. Gavaskar should get a couple. Zahir running around there, a beautiful return to the keeper. Zahir of late has developed a wonderful arm. Shot. Dug away, one can say that was well up to him. Played away to mid-off. 2 to Gavaskar, 8 to him, and it's 10 for no. And that could be a run out. Yes, he's gone. He has to go. What a misunderstanding. And very good run out there by Imran. Excellent presence of mind. And Gavaskar is out. So the breakthrough has come not because of the wicket, but because of a horrible misunderstanding. And Asif, whose fault was it?
Yes, I think it's Sunil to be blamed for that. He just saw that slight gap between the bat and pad fielder and mid-on, and the ball he just pushed very slowly without realizing that Imran could run across and stop the ball, and started for the run. And I think Arun Lal was right in saying no, because I don't think there was a run there. But Imran was I think he was the one that made the difference, because he hit the ball to the stumps directly, and Sunil had no chance whatsoever of regaining the praise. Great breakthrough.
Things now a little under pressure for India. Oh, and that one is out. Yes, he's gone. Caught the third slip. What a brilliant catch by Mohsen. And there it is. The breakthrough is there, and one can say that the decision to put them into bat justified in the very few 15 minutes.
Yes, sensational that one is. And I think there was a brilliant catch by Mohsen. It was very low to his right. The very first ball, Imran, after getting the wicket of Gavaskar with the direct throw, charged in and bowled a perfect delivery to Dilip, who literally couldn't have done anything about it. It was a brilliant catch as well.
And he's going to go. Yes, he's dropped. That's Mohsen diving to his left, and he's dropped it. He almost had it in his hands, and Imran there. A picture of, one can say, disappointment, but a fine over from him. Gavaskar getting an outside edge. Asif.
Great over.
That's going to be 4. Bad ball outside the off stump, and Vishwanath obviously releasing his pressure and his tension there and cracking it away for 4. Vishwanath 4, and it's 15. Vishwanath, a very plucky and gritty player, and he's got 1 life. That's a lovely shot off the back foot. Mansoor after it. And he's gone through the hoarding and the banner there. And they go through for 3.
गेंद थी और गली और फोर्थ स्लिप के दरमियान में से 4 रन। विश्वनाथ 11 और भारत 22। 2 खिलाड़ी भारत के आउट, गवास्कर जो 8 रन बनाने के बाद रन आउट हुए और वेंग सरकार जो कोई रन बनाए बगैर आउट हुए। बहुत खूबसूरत शॉट विश्वनाथ का, बाउंड्री लाइन की तरफ गेंद और ये 4 रन हो जाएंगे।
So Qadir coming on to bowl from the University Road end, and it'll be interesting to see whether before lunch, which is about 25 minutes away, Imran would come in for an over or two. He'll have to perhaps bowl from distance from the stumps. There's an appeal, and he's out. Vishwanath is out. Caught in
Yes.
Asif.
Yes, I think he gloved it as he was given out. Vishy was looking at his gloves, and that ball pitched right up to him, bounced a bit, and Vishy was unable to read, I think.
And that was
Shot.
a long hop, and it got the treatment it deserved. 4 runs. Mohinder helping himself to 4. He's off the mark. Bad ball.
Got that one in and he's out. Help it up.
Yes.
India's lost their 4th wicket.
That was a good ball. Very good ball. In fact, I think Mohinder was beaten there by that Ind or Ind as is popularly known, and Imran bowling wide from the crease brought that in. And Mohinder, who saw previous over before lunch by Imran when he bowled to Arun Lal, leaving the bat all the time, was deceived by the one that came in.
Qadir to start proceedings after lunch from the University Road end. 1 over has gone after lunch. That's from the pavilion end, bowled by Imran. He got a wicket. India haven't had it. 55 for 4.
Shot.
That's cracked away down to cover point, 4 runs.
Shot.
It's again cracked away off the back foot towards deep backward point. 4 more.
What a great catch. It's a great
There's
catch.
Miadad, yes. 5th Indian wicket gone. Sandeep Patil, caught Javed Miadad, bowled Qadir, and India are 70 for 5.
I think that was a remarkable catch. I was just about to comment on the fact that Qadir is wasting his time by bowling round the wicket, and the field he has was not the right one because he hasn't got any short leg. And there it is. It produced a catch, and I think I'm glad I didn't mention it earlier on because there was Miadad. I think that was an exceptionally good catch.
Cut away beautifully, making room to play that shot. It's going to be 4 runs. Beautiful shot by Kapil there. Moving onto the back foot, giving himself room to play. And that ball was fairly well up to Kapil. A lovely shot. So that's 4 to Kapil. He's off the mark. And India are 74 for 5. And for a cricketer like Kapil, a tailor-made situation. He's a fighter, he's a hitter, he likes to get himself out of trouble. A great player, one of the greats in the game today. Now facing Qadir there. Swept. And that's going to be another 4. And there, as I was saying, Kapil wants to take the challenge and the fight to the opposite camp, and he certainly is doing that here. 2 4s in succession against Qadir, who had mesmerized and bemused the earlier batsman. Kapil playing his natural game. 8 to him, and India now 78 for 5. And that one cut away almost off his stumps, down to third man. Flashes that one, 4 runs possibly. It's going to cross the boundary line, and it's 4. Outside the off stump, and Kapil Dev hitting it from the bottom of the bat. There you see him looking at his bat, but hitting it hard enough for 4. Driven wide of mid-on. Possibly it's going to be 4. And it is. And that's 4 runs. Beautiful shot. What clean hitting. Trifle uppishly, but well clear of Imran at mid-off, and Qadir coming in for some very rough treatment from Kapil. 22 to him, and as we expected, and as we know of Kapil, he's not going to sit on the fence. Swept away, it could be a 6, and it is. Lifted on the half volley, down the leg side, and Qadir hit over square leg for a 6. And really to continue bowling round the wicket, difficult to understand at this stage. Kapil on 29 and 106 now for 5. And that swept fine, could be another 4. And obviously Qadir has no hope of getting an LBW, and Kapil Dev is realizing that, is sweeping him away and getting the runs. He goes on to 33, and the score now 110. Some very useful runs being given away, and the pressure being let off India a little. And that's another sweep, and could be another 6. And that's 4.
फराज नवाज अपनी बॉलिंग जारी रखेंगे पवेलियन की जानिब से। शॉर्ट गेंद और बहुत खूबसूरत तरीके पे शॉट। 2 फील्डर्स गेंद के पीछे। कासिम उमर बड़े उम्दा थ्रो।
सरफराज नवाज जो अब पहले की तरह तेज गेंद नहीं करते हैं, सरफराज से गेंद पर निकल पड़ा था, वो छूट गया।
और अपील एलबीडब्ल्यू गया आउट।
जैसा मैं अभी कह रहा था कि सरफराज चूंकि गेंद मूव करवा रहे हैं, उनको चाहिए कि जितना हो सके वो गेंद को आगे पिच करें, और शॉर्ट पिच गेंद करने से उनको इतनी हेल्प विकेट से नहीं मिल रही थी। जैसा कि आप देखें, गेंद उन्होंने काफ़ी आगे पिच किया और गेंद अरुण लाल के सीधे पैर पर लगी, जो अभी विकेटों के सामने है।
और कपिल देव के मिस सेंचुरी मुकम्मल, और शायकीन की जानिब से उन्होंने उनकी बड़ी उम्दा और जारहाना बैटिंग पर खराज तहसीन।
बहुत ही अच्छी बैटिंग की इन्होंने। न सिर्फ इस वक्त इंडिया को जिस तरह से उनकी विकेटें गिर रही हैं, विकेट पर खड़े रहने की ज़रूरत है, बल्कि रन्स की भी साथ साथ ज़रूरत है। और कपिल ने जिस तरह से बैटिंग की है और जिस तरह से तेज़ रन्स बनाए हैं, इसका मुझे यकीन है कि भारत टीम को काफ़ी ज़रूरत थी इस तरह की इनिंग्स की।
That's cracked out down towards the cover boundary. 4 runs.
That was a magnificent shot.
Kapil Dev now 63.
Shot.
It's driven past the batsman at the non-striker's end. 4 runs. Straight drive, that was the googly.
Yes, Kirmani read it correctly and also used his feet. He came down the wicket and placed it between the bowler and mid-on for 4. I'm quite intrigued by the fact that Imran is using Kadir and has this bat and pad for Kapil on the offside, and he's got a slip as well. But most of the fielders are fairly deep. They are obviously there to stop Kapil from getting a 4 and just to give him a single to have the other men facing Kadir. But at the same time,
4 runs. It's lusty cover drive there.
that could be out.
That's up in the air,
Yes.
and he's out. That's the wicket they wanted.
Shot.
It's very positive and almost an authoritative way of getting off the mark. Down to deep mid-on. Imran chasing it. Pakistan captain there. India 168 for 7.
Oh!
That should be out, yes.
Yes.
Caught in the slips. Mohsin Khan bringing off that catch. There it is again.
Yes, you can see that Kadir flighting the ball, pitching it fairly up, and Kirmani playing slightly inside it, and Mohsin diving to his left just managed to pick it up before it bounced in the front, and Kirmani didn't even wait for the umpire's decision. There it is, as you can see, and Mohsin just plucking it up. Magnificent catch.
मनिंदर सिंह हैं नए बैट्समैन और उनके साथ हैं मदन लाल. 2 रन्स बनाए हैं मदन ने और मनिंदर ने अभी कोई रन नहीं बनाया. अपील एलबीडब्ल्यू आउट. मनिंदर सिंह आउट. एलबीडब्ल्यू बोल्ड कादर. आसिफ.
ये मनिंदर सिंह कादिर की गेंद रीड नहीं कर सके और ये गेंद उन्होंने तेज की थी और थोड़ी ये गेंद नीचे भी रही. मनिंदर सिंह जो अपने टेस्ट क्रिकेट का आगाज कर रहे हैं इस टेस्ट में.
एक्शन रिप्ले सर.
ये कादिर ने गेंद जैसा आप देखेंगे तेज की थी थोड़ी और ये गेंद नीचे रही और मनिंदर सिंह गेंद बिल्कुल विकेटों के सामने थे और अंपायर को उन्हें आउट देने में कोई हेजिटेशन नहीं था.
दोषी बोल्ड. इसलिए इस तरह भारत की इनिंग्स का इख्तिताम 169 रन पर और इमरान खान ने दलीप दोषी को बोल्ड किया. दलीप दोषी कोई रन बनाए बगैर आउट हुए तो मदन लाल जो हैं वो 3 रन उन्होंने बनाए और आउट नहीं हुए.
Kapil Dev going to start proceedings for India from the University Road end, and he's going to bowl to Mohsin Khan. India all out 169. The main wicket takers, Imran 3 for 19. Magnificent bowling analysis for Imran Khan, 3 for 19. And Qadir 4 for 67. The first ball from Kapil Dev coming up. Feature of it being a Hurricane 73 from Kapil Dev. Madan Lal now to Mohsin.
Shot.
That's a lovely shot. Should be 4 runs. Straight drive.
Magnificent shot. I think that's the shot of a man in form. In the first ball, Madan ball, it was slightly overpitched. It wasn't really a half volley, but it was just a little bit overpitched, and Mohsin dispatched it straight back past the bowler 4. there it is. It wasn't really half volley, it was on the up, and Mohsin was in perfect position to place it where he wanted.
Again, a nice shot there, this time through mid-wicket. Although he didn't time it to perfection, didn't place it where he wanted to. He's out, yes. Mansoor is out, caught. And Madan Lal breaks through for India.
I think that was a rash stroke, beginning of the innings. First ball that he's facing from Madan Lal, it was fairly wide, and he didn't really went across to it and flashed at it, and Kirmani made no mistake in taking that catch.
That's a nice shot. Past the bowler, 4 runs. Beautifully struck.
He's a great player. He's always on the top of the bowling, you know. He never allows the bowler to come on the top. If there's
There
a
it is again. Mohsin moving into that one, driving it past the bowler for 4. And he's going to be caught, yes. He's out, caught in the covers by Mahinder Amarnath, caught at extra cover. As he tried to drive that ball, it was uppish, went towards wide of mid-off. There it is again. There's Madan Lal bowling. There's the drive, the bat angled uppishly and going towards deepish extra cover. And there's Mahinder Amarnath moving towards his left to take a good catch. Yeah, that's off the mark straight away. Drive past the vacant mid-off region. Mahinder after it from the covers. 3 to Javed Miadad. He goes on to 3 and Pakistan to 18 for 2. Is now fielding at third slip, having been taken off from the cover region. Is placed at third slip to enable Arun Lal to field at short square leg. And that should be out.
catch.
Yes, he's out, caught behind. And Pakistan have lost their 3rd wicket. That's a great catch by Kirmani. Pakistan 3 down for 18. 18 for 3. Salim Malik just out. Caught Kirmani. Bowled Madan Lal. There it is for you. Madan Lal pitching that on or about the off-stump, moving it away, and then there's the tickle. And Kirmani flinging himself at the feet of Vishwanath at first slip to take that catch as Gavaskar leaps in the air to appeal. Another view of it. Madan Lal bowling. There's the edge. The leap by Kirmani. That ball was going straight to first slip. It possibly wouldn't have carried. But
Driven past mid-off, 4 runs. And that's another lovely shot. It's going to be 4 runs. Racing away, beautiful shot. past extra cover. What a glorious shot there by Mirdad, moving into that half volley with the utmost relish. Going to be Kapil, there's Madan. So Pakistan now 65 for 3. Zahir facing Kapil. And that's past mid-off. But Zahir checked himself at the last minute. He didn't really punch that ball off the back foot as he would have liked. He just checked himself a little. And that's pulled away 4 runs. But it fell about 15 yards ahead of Maninder there. Well hit, but Maninder watched it sail over his head. 4 to Zahir. He's on to 43.
ओवर पे गेंद बहुत खूबसूरत स्ट्रोक, बहुत खूबसूरत कवर ड्राइव ज़हीर अब्बास का मखसूस शॉट और 4 रन। और इस 4 रन के साथ ही ज़हीर अब्बास की निस्फ सेंचुरी 52 रन से
Magnificent shot, Harry. This shot is a little just and keen.
देखते हैं कि 4 100 रन के साथ ही पाकिस्तान के जावेद मियादाद के इस चौके के साथ 101 पाकिस्तान। जावेद मियादाद का ज़ाती स्कोर 32 और 53 रन ज़हीर अब्बास के।
To long leg, and Doshi is fielding there, and Mirdad completes his second run. Yes, he's out. Bowled there, and Javed Mirdad very disappointed. So Mahinder Amarnath getting a wicket and breaking this partnership. Javed Mirdad bowled for 39 and Pakistan are 128 for 4.
Mirdad was subdued in this over. This ball perhaps cut in and he was bowled. He played outside of the ball to straight to the bowler. Possibly the ball came back and he was bowled.
Short, and that one swung away down to deep square leg. 4 runs.
Flicked away off the front foot and off his toes out to deep square leg. It's going to be 4 runs. And that's swept away fine, and it's going to be 4 runs. Swept well, kept it down well, and played it late and fine. 4 runs to Mudassir.
Shot. That one's cracked away between cover point and cover, going towards the boundary. 4 runs. He used to be on 96, and Keith Miller used to bowl him a full toss to get that 4 runs. And that is punched past extra cover. Is it going to cross the line? 4 runs. That's his 100. Well played, Zahir Abbas. 100 not out. First 100 at the National Stadium, Karachi. There's the applause from this very large crowd at the National Stadium. Zahir not out, 100.
Yes, I think it's a great performance. It deserves it. And I'm sure that everybody in the stadium not only enjoyed his innings but is also proud of his innings. It was a magnificent performance. And there is pleased Zahir Abbas.
Acknowledging the cheers of the crowd. He's 100 not out, 10th 100 in Test cricket. And he greets that 100 with an almighty shot, yes.
Yes, that shows the amount of confidence he has got now in the way he played that ball.
It was out 104.
It was as though to say thank you very much for all the applaud he got.
Heaved away over mid-wicket, and that's a 6. Zahir cutting loose. First runs after lunch. Pakistan now 191. Doshi fielding at mid-off. One more to the batsman. Mudassir on 29 and Pakistan 202. Going down to the third man boundary, 4 runs. It was uppish but safe, past where second slip would have been. Once cut away, past deep backward point, 4 runs. Zahir now 123 and Pakistan 216. Lovely shot. There it is again for you. Tossed up. Outside the off stump and short, and Zahir making room for himself.
और बाहर निकल के बहुत जोरदार तरीके से ये कवर.
What a lovely shot. Beautiful shot. That's going to be possibly 4 runs, and it is. Gavaskar gives up the hopeless chase that he was after. That ball struck with such timing. Just watch him. He comes across. Watch his wrists. The rollover of the wrists and absolutely packed to capacity. Over 30,000 people today. And that's cut away down to deep third man. Zahir's going back for the second. He'll have to hurry. There comes the return, but he's home. Crowd applauding is 150 because the scoreboard was showing 149. The Indian players clapping. And the crowd rising and inset the hero of the day. Zahir, there he is, inset among the 30,000 people packing the stadium, standing and applauding. The man of the moment, their hero, Zahir Abbas, the one and only. What a lovely shot through the covers, 4 runs. The glory of a cover drive being typified there. What a glorious shot that.
Magnificent shot.
Absolutely magnificent.
It was, as you'll see in the replay, I think that ball was not really a half volley. It was, there it is. It was quite far from Zahir, and Zahir leaned into it and made sure that he placed it where he wanted it, and he timed the ball so beautifully well that it slowly sailed to the boundary.
For LBW, and he's out. Zahir out LBW for 186. Moments before close of play, shaking his head and coming away. We'll watch the action replay, but just listen to this applause. We're watching the action replay at the moment.
Yes, I think, yes, Zahir trying to play it on the onside, played across, And there's no doubt that he was in front of the wickets and the umpire had no hesitation in giving him out.
Well, a standing ovation for Zahir. Coming back, the 30,000 people here rising as one to applaud him, all the Indian players clapping him back for an innings of great magnificence, great charm and great enjoyment for everyone.
That one steered down to third man, Doshi. First runs of the morning. 350 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Fine
It's
shot.
a lovely shot. Straight drive, coming down to the boundary. Will it cross it? 4 runs, it does now. So Mudassir goes on to 98 and Pakistan to 354. 354. Overpitched, that's driven beautifully. That's going to be his 100. Mudassir Nazar, sorry, that's Imran. So Imran goes to 13. It's against England at Lahore, that's the slowest century on record. Nudged away and Mudassir will have to wait. He's now 99. 363 for 5.
Talking about Mudassir's centuries, when he gets to this one, it'll be his third in the 31st Test match. I think Mudassir is basically
Sharma Madanlal from the university end. And that's going to be it. Mudassir 100.
well played.
He hasn't let me down.
Well played.
Mudassir Nazar 100 not out. Third 100 in Test cricket. Well played, Mudassir Nazar. Pakistan 364 for 5. Mudassir 100 in 295 minutes.
Yes, I think he was very quick to it. He knew that he wanted that one to get the coveted 3 figures, and Imran was also ready for that cheeky single, and they got it quite comfortably. Well played, Mudassir.
Beautiful shot. 4 runs. It was 4 runs the moment the ball left that bat. Bisecting cover and extra and streaking past for 4. Fielding there, down deep mid off. 4 runs. 2 magnificent drives by Imran. 4 runs each, goes on to 21.
बॉलिंग में एक और तब्दीली की है गवास्कर ने कि मदन लाल की जगह कपिल देव को यूनिस चैंड की जानिब से गेंद दी गई है। ये कपिल देव तो आसिफ जल्दी से बॉलिंग में तब्दीली की है गवास्कर ने।
जी हाँ, मेरे ख्याल से वो कपिल देव इधर से जो गेंद कर रहे थे वो काफ़ी मेरे ख्याल से ये चाह रहे थे कि जितना हो सके मूवमेंट जो है ऑफ द विकेट वो ले सकें, लेकिन चूंकि अब जो एंड्स चेंज किए हैं
और ये शॉर्ट डिलीवरी थी और शायद आउट होने का खतरा और इमरान आउट। मोहिंदर अमरनाथ फिर फील्डर इन्होंने ये बड़ा कैच लिया, शॉर्ट पे डिलीवरी थी आसिफ।
जी हाँ, इस तरह से इमरान को कपिल ने मद्रास टेस्ट में भी आउट किया था और मुझे यकीन है कि सुनील ने जब ये एंड चेंज किया था वो सिर्फ महज इसलिए था कि वो चाह रहे थे कि एक एंड से वो रन रोकें और दूसरी एंड से कपिल से थोड़ा बहुत अटैकिंग करें, जैसे वो उन्होंने 2 स्लिप्स रखे थे और पहली गेंद इमरान ने जो कि बाउंसर थी हुक की और वो बराबर उस गेंद पे कंट्रोल ना पा सके और वो आसान कैच।
और ये 4 रन फुल टॉस गेंद थी, लेकिन बैट के आगे गए थे गाड़ी और बैट आगे किया, उसे किनारे में लगती हुई गवास्कर के पास से होती हुई बाउंड्री लाइन पार कर दी। गवास्कर जो गेंद रोकने में नाकाम रहे। 408 बारी इस 4 रन के इजाफे से 8। फिर स्लिप्स और गली के दरमियान में से गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन की तरफ और 4 नाकाम रहे पाटिल इस गेंद को रोक। तो बारी खुशकिस्मत है सिर्फ 2 चौके।
जहाँ पाकिस्तान को इस वक्त रन्स की ज़रूरत है और वो रन्स बेशक कहीं से भी आए, लेकिन जहाँ तक वो आते रहे वो पाकिस्तान के लिए काफ़ी फ़ायदेमंद है। और वसीम बारी ये जो 2 चौके मारे हैं वो बेशक कोई खूबसूरत शॉट्स नहीं थे, लेकिन वो 8 रन प्रोड्यूस किए हैं और वो पाकिस्तान के लिए काफ़ी ज़रूरी है।
Strengthening of the slips now. We've got 2 slips in a gully. Appeal for a run out. And an overthrow there. So that's 2 to Mudassar. Sharma, brilliant fielder in the covers. We toured India. He really delighted everyone with his returns. Very quick, substituting for Vishwanath. Broke the wickets. So the score moves on to 427 now. There's an appeal for a caught behind and he's gone. Tickling that one down the leg side, and Kapil has got his 2nd wicket today. Gavaskar patting Mudassar on the back for a fine innings, and back he comes, having played an innings of great responsibility, a polished one, and a standing ovation for him as well as he comes through, admired and cheered by the 20 to 25,000 people here today. Mudassar Nazar, a fine innings from him, a great effort considering that he wasn't well, and applause all the way down and back to the pavilion. And the 7th wicket is down. The new man in would be Abdul Qadir. He's bowled him. Clean bowl. That ball came back and Qadir is bowled. Kapil Dev gets his 4th wicket and he's doing a wonderful job for India.
Well, Kapil Dev has been bowling extremely well. He was bowling with length and line, making the batsman all the time guess with his incoming ball and also move the ball the other way. And Qadir was at sea against him. He was beaten twice. And at last he was bowled lock, stock and barrel. And Pakistan lost another wicket, 427 on the board for the loss of 8 wickets.
And that's driven handsomely, a slow ball by Kapil, and Sarfraz with his big reach, cracking it away for 4.
Amarnath fielding a deep square leg. There's a part of the crowd there. The open stands towards our right. Spectators basking in the sunshine, although it's a fairly scorching sun. up in the air, and he's gone. Caught at second slip by Arun Lal. Fairly simple catch. Arun leapt in the air to take it, and Pakistan are 9 down for 452.
Yes, interesting dismissal that one was. Barry was leading into it, and I'm sure that the ball not only just turned, but bounced as well. And Dilip Doshi, coming in late to bowl, got the first wicket in this match.
And this time there's an appeal for LBW, and he's out. Sarfraz is out, and Pakistan all out for the lunchtime score of 452. Well, out come the two Indian batsmen. The Mastro, the great Gavaskar, to the right with his
नजर से कैच ड्रॉप आसिफ
जी हाँ, ये बहुत ही अच्छी गेंद थी, और जैसा कि मैं कह रहा था कि अगर जलालुद्दीन आगे गेंद रखें और चूंकि थोड़ी बहुत मूवमेंट जो उन्हें मिलेगी, वैसे ही हुआ और मुदस्सिर नजर से बदकिस्मती से कैच छूट गया।
गेंद हाथ में आ गई थी और उसके बाद आके नीचे जमीन पे गिरी। तीनों गेंदें जलाल ने बड़ी अच्छी की। और कोई फील्डर चुके नहीं है मैदान पे। मंसूर अख्तर जो कवर पे हैं बहुत तेजी के साथ भागते हुए आए, रोकने में कामयाब हो जाएंगे इस गेंद को बाउंड्री लाइन पार करने से पहले। 3 रन का और इजाफा अरुण लाल के जाती स्कोर में जो अब 11 है, और भारत का मजमूई स्कोर 18। अब 2 रन फिर बने। गेंद मुस्तफा इमरान के पास से गई थी।
It's a lovely shot, going through the covers. 4 runs. It's the googly, and it's tucked away down to square leg. Zahir fielding there. There's Zahir Abbas for marvelous 186. So far he's got 400s against the touring Indians, 200 odd at Lahore, then a century here in the Test match, 100 in Rawalpindi, and 100 in the one-day international at Multan. 4 consecutive hundreds. It's a marvelous nick. Adir now to Arun Lal. He's going to be out, yes. Caught. LBW. Went back to that one, and the umpire, there's the replay. There it is, flighted. Arun Lal going back, and there it's striking him on the pad, plumb in front of the wicket. Imran to Vengsar. Past the slips down to the third man boundary. 4 runs, not the most convincing way to get 4 runs.
Imran Khan is short of a length ball, moving away. Vengsakar played a little bit away from his body, went through the slip, which fetched him 4 runs. But I don't think it was a good shot.
Vengsarkar now 30. For One India. It's a beautiful shot. Square of the wicket, 4 runs, and what a way to reach 3,000 in Test matches. Lovely shot by Vengsarkar. authoritative stroke, that one, who gets him 2 runs. Hurried his shot there.
I don't think he timed it properly.
That's the end of the over. India, after that over, are 100. Just reached their 100. 9 overs, no maiden, none for 28. For Imran, Gavaskar is not out, 42. Vengsarkar not out, 41. 100 for 1.
और बाकी है। मंसूर अख्तर 2 रन का और इजाफा भारत के स्कोर में 102।
और बोल कर दिया, और बहुत उम्दा गेंद जो बड़ी तेजी के साथ अंदर आई और गावस्कर को ना खेल सके और बोल्ड हो गए।
बहुत ही आला गेंद थी। इस गेंद इमरान ने जो अभी तक गेंद कर रहे थे वो शॉर्ट पिच गेंद कर रहे थे और काफ़ी तेज़ कर रहे थे, लेकिन चूंकि विकेट में ज़्यादा जान नहीं है, उन्होंने मूवमेंट्स पर रिलाई करके इस गेंद को काफ़ी आगे फेंका और गावस्कर जो बैकफुट पर आए थे उसकी इमरान की तेज़ गेंद को रोक न सके और वो गेंद अंदर आकर उन्हें बोल्ड कर दी। ये बहुत ही कीमती विकेट था जहाँ तक पाकिस्तान का ताल्लुक है। इस विकेट से अब इंडिया की जो बैटिंग है वो अंडर प्रेशर आ गई है। जैसा कि आप रिप्ले में देखेंगे, इमरान क्रीज को यूज़ करते हुए विकेट्स के बहुत ही क्लोज आकर गेंद की और शायद गावस्कर ने गेंद कर रहे और गेंद ऑफ स्टंप पर पड़ी है और थोड़ी सी अंदर आई। जी हाँ, और गावस्कर जो अपने बैट और पैड के दरमियान बहुत ही कम गैप छोड़ते हैं, उनका इनसाइड एज लगा और गेंद मिडल और लेग को छूती।
छोड़ा था, वो समझे कि शायद ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर होगी, लेकिन गेंद ऑफ स्टंप पे थी, तो पाकिस्तान ने एक और कामयाबी ज़बरदस्त हासिल की और वो भी कामयाबी उनके कप्तान इमरान खान की शानदार बॉलिंग की मरहून मिन्नत है और तमाम साथी जो हैं इमरान के वो उनको मुबारकबाद दे रहे हैं।
ये ओवर इमरान ने जो विश्वनाथ ने किया, ये बेस्ट ओवर ऑफ द इनिंग्स था अभी तक। उन्होंने सारे ओवर में विश्वनाथ को काफ़ी मुश्किल से विश्वनाथ उनकी गेंदों का सामना कर सक रहे थे और इस विकेट के साथ ही इमरान ने टेस्ट क्रिकेट में 200 विकेटें मिली और ये वाहिद पाकिस्तानी बॉलर हैं जिन्होंने टेस्ट क्रिकेट में 200 विकेटें अभी तक पाकिस्तान के लिए ली हैं। इमरान चूँकि अब काफ़ी तेज़ गेंद कर रहे हैं, लेकिन जो विकेटें उन्होंने 2 ली हैं वो गेंद ज़्यादातर आगे पिच करके ली है, इसलिए कि उनको मूवमेंट ऑफ द विकेट मिल रहा है और उनका कंट्रोल इतना अच्छा है कि दोनों विकेटें जब उन्होंने ली हैं वो उन्होंने बोल्ड किया है और इस तरह अगर वो गेंदें करते रहें तो फिर पाकिस्तान को मुझे यकीन है कि कामयाबी ज़रूर हासिल होगी।
तो इमरान 200 विकेटें, ये एक मतलब फिर देखिए एक्शन रिप्ले,
ये गेंद उन्होंने काफ़ी आगे पिच किया और विश्वनाथ एरर ऑफ जजमेंट से उसे छोड़कर वो गेंद बहुत ही अंदर आया और जैसा कि आप देख रहे हैं कि वो ऑफ स्टंप को हिट कर किया।
खूबसूरत गेंद थी कि विश्वनाथ इसको ये समझे कि शायद बाहर जा रही है, लेकिन गेंद ऑफ स्टंप को हिट किया और इस तरह इमरान की टेस्ट क्रिकेट में 200 विकेटें जो हैं वो
Systems go and he is really attacking. Should be Mohinder's first run out to mid-on, Jalal the fielder. 2 to Mohinder. India now on to there's an appeal for LBW and he's out. Yes, that ball came in. Mohinder going forward and he's out. LBW. And Imran has struck again. The eagle has swooped, and there it is. 112 for 4.
Yes, there it is, the replay. You can see, I think that ball kept low and Mohinder coming forward, but not as much as he would have liked to. And the ball just coming in and beating his bat and got him on the front foot. The ball did keep low, and I think the ball coming in probably would have hit middle and leg.
A very, very confident appeal, that ball. Let's watch the replay once again. It did keep low, and as if it would appear, it got him just above the ankle.
Yes, it kept very low, and I think that's the
Direction, simply immaculate. He's bowled him! Clean bowled! What a magnificent delivery, and this is an incredible spell. The greatest that one can see from a great fast bowler. There he is. He's completely electrified this crowd, and in fact, he's brought them to their feet. Just look at them. There he is, in set. The hero, the darling, and certainly today the toast of Pakistan. Just watch him. His delight writ large, and he's looking towards the pavilion waiting for the next scalp. Imran, 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 and that's what everyone is shouting here. Imran Zindabad, well, he deserves every accolade.
incredible performance. I think on a wicket like this, the way he is bowling and the wickets that he has got, it is remarkable. There's no doubt whatsoever that Imran has made the difference by getting those 4 wickets, and those 4 wickets he got by sheer pace and accuracy. It is a great spell he is bowling at the moment, and I'm sure that he knows what he is doing and is very much in the command now.
Well, let's watch the replay again. Sandeep Patel completely at sea.
Not only it was quick, but also it moved quite a lot, and Sandeep with his big back left was unable to cope with it. Magnificent delivery that was.
And the gap between bat and pad, let's watch it again. Watch for the gap now between Sandeep's bat and pad. He didn't come across, his feet didn't come across. He virtually played it from his crease. In fact, he was shying away a little, I felt.
Yes, you're right. I think Sandeep played without moving his feet, and the ball, it was
2 runs. He's coming in again now. Kirmani, the new man in. And he just gets an inside edge, and it's out to Qasim Umar. It's up in the air, there's no ball, and he's out. Kirmani's gone. And it looks as if Pakistan is in a hurry to finish it off today. 113 for 6.
magnificent again. I think I was just about to comment that Imran, who's getting the wickets from the other end, Kader, as you see here, pitching that ball right up, and Kirmani playing for a leg spin. The ball just went straight, and he lobbed an easy catch to bat and pad Salim Malik, who made no mistake in taking that catch.
Well, let's watch it again. Kirmani stretching right forward, and that came in, took the inside edge up, and Salim Malik, both hands first, and then taking his weight on the other arm and looking at the umpire straight away, the youngster.
Yes, but Kirmani didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
The first round of the Kapil Dev Imran show. Kapil Dev is bowled, and India in very, very serious trouble, to say the least, and there he is. He's won this personal rivalry which he has, all in good spirit, but he's bowled him. Kapil Dev is out, bowled by Imran, and Imran has got his 5th wicket, and he's only given away 3 runs. After tea, he's got his 5th wicket. Let's watch it again and Asif comment.
Yes, I think Kapil has got an inside edge to it. Yes, he did. I think what happened was Imran trying to bowl that ball at a proper length, which he was unable to do in the previous ball. He pitches this one where he wanted it, and Kapil, trying to play that ball, chopped it on his...
First ball of the morning, Madan Lal to face Imran. Good looking shot, played away to long leg. and it's 4 runs. So Madan off the mark with 4 and India 122 for 7.
इमरान को ज़रूर अब सोचना पड़ेगा कि किस तरह से पार्टनरशिप ब्रेक कर सकेंगे.
शॉर्ट गेंद और बहुत खूबसूरत तरीके से इसको मिड विकेट की जानिब खेला और ये 4 रन और हो जाए. मजीद 4. इसके साथ ही निस सेंचुरी मदन लाल की. और यहाँ नेशनल स्टेडियम में जो मौजूद हैं शायकीन और दलीप बैंक सरकार और पाकिस्तानी टीम के तमाम फील्डर, सब ने मदन लाल की इस जारहाना बैटिंग की इन हालात में, जबकि भारत काफ़ी दबाव में है, जिस उम्दा तरीके से उन्होंने बैटिंग की है उसकी शाबाश थी.
That's a good delivery. There's an appeal for a catch behind and he's out. That's the breakthrough. Rings Harkar gone. Fourth bari bowled Imran.
Well, it was a good ball just outside the off stick. The batsman tried to play it. Possibly the ball swung a little bit late, you know, and got the outer edge of the bat. It was a confident appeal by the wicketkeeper, and which was allowed by the umpire. The batsman is out. Venk Sarkar, who played a lone hand till day before yesterday, batted beautifully. But today with Madan Lal, who has been batting extremely well. I never saw him batting better than this in Test cricket. And he was an object lesson to his colleague that natural game is the only game to play by a cricketer. For India at that stage when the wickets were fallen like autumn leaves, he was the only batsman who was defying the bowling of Imran Khan and other bowlers, Qadir and others, but played a beautiful cricket, I must say that. But the other players, day before yesterday, they were all at sea. They were not playing their natural game. They were playing very subdued, over-subdued, and therefore they paid the penalty and put India into trouble. But Madan Lal has showed natural game pays a great deal, and he has been batting extremely well.
Appeal for LBW and he's out. That won the India. So India 197 for 9. Imran striking again. Imran on a hat-trick. Doshi on a king pair. And Pakistan requiring 1 wicket for an innings victory. Imran to Doshi. The hat-trick avoided. The king pair avoided. Imran now to Doshi. 4 slips a gully. On the third afternoon, what really happened was on the third afternoon when you were at your fieriest. Have you bowled? Do you consider this your best spell? Difficult question, I know.
Well, from the reward point of view, it certainly was, because I don't think I've got that many wickets in a spell. But I feel that I probably bowled better than that at various stages in my career.
But that was the turning point of the match.
Yes, surprisingly, there was a cross breeze blowing which made the ball swing a lot here. In Karachi, it always swings anyway. And I just got into a good rhythm and things